I'm surprised you came back.
I'm trying to get my shit together and be a little bit focused, man. You know?
Hey, focus, focus, Daniel son.
Right. Get this little message out here to these guys real quick, man.
And having a few arguments because I feel that Black Americans are not being seen in a political stance. Like we have skin folk in office, but they're not Black Americans, but they're speaking on our issues as if they're.
Here we go. We cooking these bitches today, fellas. Take your gloves off. We going to the hair. We going everywhere. Because by the time this video finish, you might not even like these, but they fuck these kids up.
They are our voice, and how that is wrong. And when I speak something about it, everybody's having a problem with it. Like it's a major issue for us because we don't have the Black
Let me give you my perspective, and I like to get your insight on my perspective because I'm a Pan-Africanist. I come from a different angle, so I see all African people as family, no matter where they come from. Right. With that being said, yes, one race. With that being said, I see nothing wrong with each branch of the family handling their own private business, as long as it doesn't take away from the collective unity of the entire family. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a grandmom who had 10 kids who built this so you can speak.
Okay.
If you say Dr. political office, Latinos,
this is just the introduction,
Latinos,
guys.
not the African Latinos who identify to give to you, though. We manufacture.
This nigga won't let the bitch speak.
African immigrant.
Around, I can't speak for everybody else.
I don't think you're being honest when you say that. I don't think no group of any people, not just blacks, I don't see no group of any race going to a completely different continent, seeing their people there in a servitude, unempowered position, and be in a rush to identify and help them. Nobody does that. Generally, nobody does that. The reason I'm bringing this up, Queen, is, in my opinion, and we can agree to disagree, but in my opinion, our issue is not how the African immigrants treat us. Our issue is how we treat ourselves. And our issue is we have allowed ourselves to remain at the bottom when we clearly have the ability.
See, what you're saying right there is wrong, because that's the mindset they have, that all Black Americans don't have anything. That's the wrong mindset.
Listen to me. If we are trying to empower ourselves as American Africans, if we are trying to empower,
don't identify as that.
Let me finish. Well, right, I'm American African. I'm not a Black American. So yes, we definitely want to disagree on that. So if we are trying to empower ourselves, I'm not worried about the immigrant African because I'm too busy empowering myself. See, I'm worried about the immigrant African because I think he's going to get some of my crumbs that the master throws off his table onto the floor. Crumbs. Because
no, it's not about that.
Okay, so then what is your issue then?
First of all, I said I'm not narrowing it down to just them. I said that at least 5 times.
But you started out with them. Your initial comments.
I started out with, I don't see the representation of us in office. That's what I started off with.
You mentioned African immigrants. You didn't mention anybody else. You were specific to Black immigrants.
All right. I just wanted to set the table with that as far as Umar Johnson he has given some interviews to a few sisters. Okay. Now some sisters call him to do what this sister did, and then some sisters call Umar in regard to their children. Okay. And that is the topic that we're going to cover today. I was just playing this as an introduction so you guys can understand it's not meant to be stunning like the other shit would be.
Immigration is bad. It does not help Black Americans, period. Black African immigrants are not the only immigrants that are
I understand that, but that's not what you said in the beginning. Okay. Go ahead. That's not what you said in the beginning.
So I'm not narrowing it down or picking on any particular group of people.
Wait.
Now, when you look at the sisters, I mean, first of all, you're having a conversation with a gladiator BW about something allegedly serious or whatever. You can kind of miss me with that, but we'll use it for the moment, man. All right, let's go. Now, this content is somebody else's content because I can't find this video nowhere where we can get it by ourselves. So the person may interrupt a little bit, but the subject matter is pay attention to the gladiator BW and how she is raising her son. And this is it's another call up there too, but we hear these stories all too often to where you say, well, damn, what good is your pussy? What good is your pussy?
Teleconference. You're calling from Georgia, my sister.
Yes, this is Kai. How are you?
Pleased to meet you, Queen. Pleased to meet you. Go right ahead with your question.
Bless her heart.
Yes, so my son is 17. He's a senior. And one thing that I've noticed is
her son, they talk a little fast, so we slow it down. Her son is 17, okay?
Bless her heart.
Yes, so my son is 17. He's a senior. And one thing that I've noticed this year is he's been having a lot of anger issues, which has led to him getting into altercations with the police. And
she has a 17-year-old son who has anger issues that seems to find his way to getting into altercations with the police. I know what your question is, but hold it. Let's continue.
Having a lot of anger issues, which has led to him getting into altercations with the police. And
okay, Umar's not the person to be talking about because Umar got his own anger issues. Hit the one.
And other authority figures. I just recently signed him up for counseling, but I'm wondering, like, as a parent, what can I do?
She recently signed her son, 17-year-old, has anger issues, finds herself in trouble with the law. And what did she do, that Naga? She signed that boy up for whatever, okay? And she's calling Umar to ask, what do I do as a parent? Your thoughts, your initial thoughts, because we ain't get anywhere yet. You there, Pimp? All right.
Anger issues. Hit the one.
And other authority figures. I just recently signed him up for counseling, but I'm wondering, like, as a parent, what can I do to really kind of help him learn?
I know what you guys want to say, because she's saying as a parent. And yo, look, man, it's a lot of single mothers out here. We know it. But we know the reason why. Because they don't want to listen to no damn man. But now she's calling the man to ask, what should she do as a what? Parent. I know the question. Where's the father? We know the father's gone. We're past the father thing nowadays, guys. That fuck that question. The question is your pussy any good to do anything after you broke up with the father? Is there any other man on the planet willing to deal with you to help you out because you a great ass person?
Other authority figures. I just recently signed him up for counseling, but I'm wondering, like, as a parent, what can I do to really kind of help him learn how to manage his emotions and also learn how to interact with authority figures?
What can I do as a woman to try to teach a young growing man how to manage his emotions and his anger?
Especially the police.
Umar look annoyed.
Because I think what was most concerning for me was when he had a run-in with the police this year.
Excuse me.
Okay. What kind of run-in with the police?
He and his friends were at the mall, the local mall here, and he was asked to leave by a security guard who was saying that it was time for the mall to close. I think he was being targeted because they were allowing, like, families and stuff.
Pay attention. I know this is a tough video, guys, but pay attention. She said her son was being targeted at the mall because they was at the mall after closing hours. She's leading Umar to believe that's the only way that her child had a run-in with the law. Listen, guys, these bitches ain't shit.
I think he was being targeted because they were allowing, like, families and stuff to continue to sit in the mall, but they followed him to the exit and verbally harassed him until he got to the exit. And at that time,
the security guards that was telling him to leave, they verbally harassed him. This is what a single mother's dealing with.
A Gwinnett County police officer approached him and told him something, and he started going back and forth verbally with the police officer, which led to him being arrested and charged with, what do you call it? They charged him with disturbing the peace, and they charged him with criminal trespassing.
Okay. Question.
Now, at this point, she's leading Umar to believe that that's the only trouble as far as the police that her son gets into. Bitches ain't shit, son.
For you, because anger in teenage boys is often a cover for depression. So my question is, where is the biological father?
I knew he was gonna ask that.
He lives in New Orleans.
Everybody's gonna ask the father. I don't ask that. Where's the father? I don't ask that no more. I say, sis, do you believe your pussy is good or worth a damn? Well, why that can't get you a man to come around and help? Do you believe you a decent or nice person? Why does that not get a man to come around and help? Because I don't want that, Prince. And this is why we have the next generation fucked up.
He lives in New Orleans. How often does he speak with him?
They speak semi-regularly, and they don't see each other often.
Bitch, you took the boy away from the father. The father's married with another family, possibly. But look at you. This is how the generations got fucked up, guys. This is the case study. This is the real work.
Why?
Because they've had some issues in life. His dad previously had a drinking problem. He's like since gotten sober, but I think the damage was done during the time
I already know
he
what
had
Umar
the
gonna
drinking.
do.
Here we go. The dad had a drinking problem that she was fucking. That she possibly put on child support, more than likely. But that's not the story. We're going to listen and examine on how she can't handle no child by herself. No, most pussy can't. Okay? And they try to take credit for this shit, how they raised a child by themselves. The little boy's fucked up.
Problem now, my son, he just, like, I think he doesn't want to be around his dad because he doesn't trust his dad. And
he doesn't want to be around his dad because he doesn't trust his dad, but he trusts you because you can't do shit with him.
He doesn't believe that, his dad is sober and healed.
Okay, is there another father figure around?
Hello? See, but that's the wrong question, in my opinion. Because we're slowly losing uncles and cousins and shit like that. Families ain't being made like that. So what do we rely on? Bitches, your pussy worth a damn to get somebody around to help as a masculine figure. Or you such a piece of shit that you can't get nobody to come around and help what you deem the most important thing to you. These bitches ain't shit.
Like, I think he doesn't want to be around his dad because he doesn't trust his dad. And he doesn't believe that, his dad is sober and healed.
A little child doesn't believe that his dad is sober and healed. Well, how the fuck he know he was drunk and unhealed? Because that's what you told him, bitch. But now that you told him that he's sober and healed, he don't believe him. So he don't believe what you tell him, bitch.
Okay, is there another father figure around?
Yes, uncles. We have several uncles and big brothers here in Atlanta that are around him often, kind of standing in the gap.
Okay, now if they're around him often, how is he still... Okay, is there another father figure around?
Yes, uncles. We have several uncles and big brothers here in Atlanta that are.
Yes, we have several uncles. Ma'am, why your pussy can't attract a good, decent man? All jokes aside. Now, let's stop all the shit, because that's all you really got, right? Shows how much of a piece of shit you are. You can't even listen to a man for the sake of your own child. And that's what happened to the community. That's how I say pussy fucked up the generations.
His dad is sober and healed.
Okay, is there another father figure around?
Yes, uncles. We have several uncles and big brothers here in Atlanta that are around him often, kind of standing in the gap.
Okay, now if they're around him often, how is he still getting into these issues? I mean, does he really have a consistent presence of an older male? Because if he does, I'm wondering how some of these situations are taking place.
Right. Yeah, I would say it's consistent. My brother is around very consistently, but my brother is not his father.
That is correct. Are these other men spending time with him, though? Quality time?
Yes. My brother comes, watches film with him. My son plays football. Comes, watches film with him. He was just here last weekend making sure that he got his college applications in, because I told my brother I had been
that's good.
asking him to, but he still hadn't done it. So my brother said, don't worry about him. Come over there. And
I was asking my son to put in college applications, but he didn't do it. So my brother came over here and helped him out. Ma'am, what? man in this world are you nice to based on sex?
We'll make sure he does it.
And those things are very important, very important. However, I'm talking about that emotional connection where they're talking about his life, his feelings, things he's been through with his father,
There's no man around that little boy can say his mother respects, where he would open up what his life is about and things of that nature. But she don't see it that way. She sees it as she's the dominant, she's the alpha male, she's the one that he needs for survival. And he's growing up and he realized, no, I don't, bitch. You warped.
important, very important. However, I'm talking about that emotional connection where they're talking about his life, his feelings, things he's been through with his father, the emotional connection, not just watching the football games and getting ready to for college. That's important.
Right.
But what about that emotional
connection?
Yes, the bond.
I think that folks try, including
Umar's not even taking care of his own daughter. None of them.
myself, but my son, he's very reserved. He's very internal. I try to have, like, if I take him by myself and like try to have a one-on-one conversation with him, sometimes I can get him to open up a little bit about his feelings, but for the most part, he doesn't want to talk about the things that are bothering him.
Oh.
You hear that, guys? That's what you call a mother that can't do shit. And all of the and that it bees like that sometimes. Like mothers do a lot of damaging and spoiling or whatever the case is to the child. So when the child grows up, he's just a damaged, spoiled child, and they believe that child will never. I'm gonna be nice and say question them, and all this wild shit. And she knows ain't nobody got her back. Yeah, she got her brothers and all that, but what does that mean? But the story gets worse. Let's go.
Okay. Are there other children from you in the home?
Are there any other children from your pussy in the home? I keep telling you guys, pussy is what ruined this shit. Cause you gave me all your pussy.
That are bothering him.
Okay. Are there other children from you in the home?
I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted.
I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted. I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted, and I have a 17-year-old son that came out of my pussy. I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted. No, yeah, I have 6-year-old twins that they're adopted, and I have a 17-year-old child that came out of my pussy. What is the question that we are asking this bitch? King Disagreeable, what's good? Your mom is still a damn woman. We don't want to talk real shit with our damn moms. Right. Like they're going to give good advice. I agree, King. Your mother never cared about you if she didn't tell you bitches ain't shit. Facts. But this story gets a lot worse, man. Glad to have you here, pimp. This bitch ain't shit. She got adopted twins. The question is, what the fuck you adopting twins for, you dumb bitch? You a single mother with a boy. Your pussy can't do shit to get a male figure around. And believe me, I know that's your choice because you don't want to kiss a man's ass so he can help you out. So that's definitely your choice. And what is the other choice, the autonomous choice that pussy made? This dumb pussy went and adopted twins. This is how pussy. So she got some other kids that she gonna fuck up. This is what happened to the community, guys. But niggas don't understand it. It's based on pussy.
I want to talk about the things that are bothering him.
Okay. Are there other children from you in the home?
I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted.
Okay, 6-year-old twins that are adopted. Is your son your only?
I also have 2 nephews here. My son is my only child.
Okay, so we living in a place. I got 6-year-old twins. Hold the fuck up.
In the home.
I have 6-year-old twins that are adopted.
Okay, 6-year-old twins that are adopted. Is your son your only?
I also have 2 nephews here. My son is my only child.
So, this is what a black pussy did. She had a child. She took the child away from the man. Maybe he paid child support, more than likely. What she did with that, she decided to go adopt a set of twins. Guess what else she decided to do? To take in her 2 nephews. I don't know what that means as of right now, but we looking at what? 5 children in her as of right now. Damn sure no man that's fucking her with authority.
6-year-old twins that are adopted. Is your son your only?
I also have 2 nephews here. My son is my only child. We also are taking care of 2 of our nephews that are teenagers as well.
Okay.
So 5 boys in all.
Okay. So
1 woman and 5 boys in the house as of right now. That's what we count right now. 1 woman and 5 boys. How can she raise those people? This is how generations get fucked up because of pussy, guys. But nobody can tell this story. This is the story. This is the repetitive story over and over and over.
Our nephews that are teenagers as well.
Okay.
So 5 boys in all.
Okay. So, and your son is how old again?
17. He's a senior in high school.
Okay, he's 17-year-old senior. You have the 2 6-year-old twins who were adopted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how old are the 2 nephews?
They're 15 and 18. So the 3 of them are in high school together.
Got you. Now I heard you say we are taking care of them. Who's the we? You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household.
Do you have a significant other that's fucking your pussy, carrying the authority of the household? Do you have a significant other that's fucking your pussy in authority of the household?
The we. You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household.
What the fuck does that mean, you dumb bitch? I asked you, did you have a significant other there fucking your pussy, holding the authority of the household? Look what this bitch said.
Who's the we? You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household.
What the fuck does that mean, son? Son, what does that mean? There you go, black men. This is what happened to our children. Bitches like this and authority over 5 boys. Now that's fuck. Talking about, I live in a multi-generational family complex house.
Who's the we? You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household. So my cousin and I, we are sharing a house.
My cousin and I are sharing the house. And we raising a bunch of boys. Guys, what did I tell you? This is how the black community got fucked up right here.
A multi-generational family household. So my cousin and I, we are sharing a house, and we are.
Your cousin, male or female?
Male.
Hey, great comment, King Disagreeable. The problem with your comment is you too early. Let the story play out. Because, like I say, who don't know? Who don't know this is the story? Not giving her son enough attention, but bringing everyone else in. Why does this sound so familiar? To all of us. To all of us, nigga. To all of us. This is the case study of the black community, man. Based on pussy. See?
They're 15 and 18. So the 3 of them are in high school together.
Got you. Now I heard you say we are taking care of them. Who's the we? You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household. So my cousin and I, we are sharing a house, and we are.
Your cousin, male or female?
Male.
Okay.
King Disagreeable, I need you right now. I need you right now. Pause. Pimp. He said, is your cousin male or female? She said male. What kind of male would live in a house with a pussy he ain't fucking? Pay attention. What kind of male would live in a house with a bitch that he let's say you ain't fucking for a little while, that a bitch that he ain't gonna fuck raising children? What kind of male, please, King Disagreeable? Please.
Sharing a house, and we are
Your
helping
cousin,
one
male or
another.
female?
Male.
What kind of male would live in those conditions? Please tell me.
High school together.
Got you. Now I heard you say we are taking care of them. Who's the we? You have a significant other there as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household. So my cousin and I, we are sharing a house, and we are
Your
helping
cousin,
one
male or
another.
female?
Male.
What? What type of fucking house is this? Not many type. Listen, let me say it like this. Not many straight men gonna live in a house with a bitch, you know. Not many. Where you raising 5 children. So what is he doing for sex? Going outside? What is he doing? There you go, King Disagreeable. There you go, pimping. And the reason why this part is very important is because the story started with the woman saying, yo, my boy got anger issues. But this ain't the hit of the story yet. This ain't even hit yet, but this is important right here. Where you got a male in there. What kind of fucking male is that? And she quick to say male. Yo, bitches ain't shit, my nigga. She said male. Bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit. Yo, son, that baby father, he got away from this bitch. It was the best thing he ever did. And that's the other fucked up part. Because this bitch is saying a male. So what does that mean? It could be a rainbow male. And when you start to adding in the factors of a heterosexual male, a man just living in the house with 5 kids, that's a rainbow all day. But she said male to throw Dr. Umar off. Yo, bitches ain't shit.
There as well?
No, I have a multi-generational family household. So my cousin and I, we are sharing a house, and we are
Your
helping
cousin,
one
male or
another.
female?
Male.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're sharing a house and helping to raise all the children together.
Got you. So
Helping to raise all the children together. Fucking up 5 black boys in our community, pimp.
the 2 nephews are your cousins?
Correct.
Okay, so we got the 2 6-year-old twins. We have a 15-year-old. We have your son who's 17, and then we have the 18-year-old cousin.
Correct. It's all men and me.
Understood. Question.
It's all men and me. Why? Why would you be in a house like that, you dumb bitch? Your pussy ain't shit, man. Yo, bro. They're fucking up the babies.
And then we have the 18-year-old cousin.
Correct. It's all men and me.
Understood. Question. Does your son feel drowned out in that environment by the love you understandably have to give to your adopted 6-year-old twin sons, as well as the natural attention you give as an aunt and a mother figure to your 15-year-old nephew and your 18-year-old nephew? Is your son feeling like he's having to divide too much of your attention with the other children in the home?
That's definitely a possibility.
That's definitely a possibility, King Disagreeable. That's definitely a possibility. Yo, this bitch ain't shit. Why did you bring those twins into the house? So that let me tell you how much bitches ain't shit. Cause y'all niggas, let me say this shit. Let me say this shit. Are you open to the idea that the bitch brought the twins into the house just to make the little nigga jealous? Are you even open to that idea? She can't have no father around. She'll do anything to try to draw attention to herself. She's making that little boy jealous for no reason. She did this. She didn't have to fucking put all these resources and money and all this shit into them other babies. This bitch ain't shit, son.
Attention with the other children in the home.
That's definitely a possibility. There's definitely a possibility that he can feel that way.
Okay, but you haven't spoken
I
with him
never
about
asked
that.
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never asked him because she got those babies and she always showed them other kids a little more attention when it's time for him, knowing he's the biological child. She do it for her.
I never asked him, but I could see that's a reasonable assumption.
Okay. How much time does he spend with you away from everyone else in the household?
This is what. Yeah, well, this is so low vibrational.
How often do you and him connect and go out? Just mom and son.
Maybe like a couple times a month.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Question.
we all,
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
Continue
was
that.
saying we all spend time together, like at home. But I guess at home with it being so many people, I think it's not a lot of one-on-one time. So I like to take him away from the house and say, "Oh, hey, let's go do this together. Just the two of us. We'll go volunteer together or go get a meal together."
All the okay. What? Just based on what I've heard, the question should be: is he receiving any psychological professional?
All right, let's move on. This other guy's video,
Lifted. Here we go.
Okay. Because one of my, although I have no question you love your son, I don't even think he has a question regarding his mother's love. But with the father not being hands-on, you're the only other parent he can lean on.
Umar, you're not hands-on.
And then he may be feeling like even he's not the priority with you as well. And I think some of the anger could come from the fact.
Now, again, he's innocent until proven guilty, but the feds, you guys know how it is. Right.
You know that neither parent is as present and available emotionally as he would need y'all to be.
Yeah.
Okay. The other question, does he have his own room?
Yes.
Okay, so he has his own space. Okay. Yeah, I think you
This is Umar digging sleep out his eye and rubbing it and letting little sleep crumbs fall on his boy. This is
need to spend more time with him. I also think we need to push a little more with the father. Here's my opinion. Unless the father puts your son in harm's way, meaning if he's selling drugs on the street, if he's physically abusing him, the risk of sexual abuse, anything like that. If that's not going on, in my opinion, I believe it's better for a child to have some kind of relationship with their father than none at all. And I am also of the opinion.
I've heard Umar say that even if the father's abusive, that he should still. Anyway, I don't know if I read this part. Let me just read this real quick. And this is a clinic owner arrested in multi-million dollar fraud scheme involving non-existent psychotherapy services from October 1st, 2025. This is dealing with Dempsey Spears. According to court documents, Spears owned and operated from there. I'm sorry, Mom. Mrs. No Stops. Yep, you're right about that. That's why I've always tried to be mindful.
Relationship with your father. You don't have to see him all the time, but you're going to see him consistently.
Make this Umar pressing his lip pick at them. I ain't gonna do him like that. He's really struggling right now on different levels, including his health, passing out allegedly. But I can tell he's not in a good place. Giannis says,
my fault.
But it's and then anything whatever issue and get that done.
My fault, y'all.
I think he needs that.
Here we go.
That's one season, 4 times a year, whether that's once a month, assuming the father will make some effort to see him as well. I think he needs that, man. I know he needs him. Even if they're just talking on the phone on a regular basis, we should try to reestablish some line of communication between him and his dad, because children who know their father have some kind of relationship with them are always better than those who don't, even if the father is less than perfect. Like I said, as long as he's not putting them in
that's not true at all. That's not true at all. Umar horrible. It's his daddy. That's what it is. But his dad, their father.
My son to tell me how he feels about the home, about me, about us, about his dad. Just let them know I'm available to be there as well. Because when you do therapy or counseling with a child, it's almost ineffective if the parents are not there, because the child is the result of the parents. So I need you in some of those sessions. But even outside of that, you need to get him out the house on a regular basis, even if it's just once a month or twice a month. Y'all need to have a date with each other that y'all can look forward to, whether that's the second Fridays or the first.
And it shouldn't be stated as a date, Umar, but whatever.
Thursdays, or the last Wednesday of the month or the first Tuesday of the month. You and him should have a date with each other that he can look forward to, and you have to start pressing him about how he feels. Not how you think, but how you feel. He can tell you how you think, and then that's when you say, okay, you just told me how you think. How does that make you feel, though? I want to know how you feel.
Right.
The thinking is the mind, but the feeling is the heart. And with men, we don't like to get into our feelings. We like to stay with the logic and the brain. So you got to push us a little more to express that heart, because that anger, that means there's a lot going on in your son's heart, and we want them feelings to come out. So yeah, just go ahead and
Yo, it's gonna heat up. I know y'all thought it was bad already. No.
start spending some time with him. Definitely with the counseling. And does he get along with everybody in the household? Any issues with the uncle? He gets along with everybody. Okay. This may have more to do with the father.
Outside of the home, that's the issues.
Well, what I think.
Inside the home is fine.
But here's what I think, though. I think his behavior outside of the home, this mild, rebellious energy that we're getting, I think it's related to the home life in some way. Again, it could just be dad. It could be as simple as dad. But I also think he feel like he's losing out on your attention because of all the other males in the home.
This bitch said, Hey, yo, this bitch said, That's fucked up what she doing to that little boy. See, nobody wants to hear the truth. Yeah, I adopted them twins because I ain't really got shit to do. So I adopted some twins to take away from my fucking son. And yeah, sometimes I use them to make that little boy jealous and upset. That's the fucking truth.
You know what I mean? So I definitely think you got to start spending more time with him because he's angry. There's a reason for that anger. That's what the counselor has to find out, but you can probably find it out even sooner than the counselor if you just start spending a little more time with him and asking him directly, what is making you angry? Tell me where I'm falling short. Is it your dad? Is it both of us? Do you feel that I'm not giving you enough attention because?
That's what it's.
Could you imagine a bitch saying to her baby, do you think it's me taking accountability? Hell no.
Dad, is it both of us? Do you feel that I'm not giving you enough attention because?
That's what it sounds like.
Sounds like that bitch will say, I put the food on you. I put the Jordans on your feet. I put the clothes on your back. I put that roof over your head. That's what it sounds like from a Gladiator BW. Not, was it me? The fuck is Umar talking about?
Asking him directly, what is making you angry? Tell me where I'm falling short. Is it your dad? Is it both of us? Do you feel that I'm not giving you enough attention because?
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like you're trying to blame like the mother's incompetent.
There we go. See, this is the other angle that you guys need to hear. Sounds like the mother's incompetent. Well, hold on, sis. The bitch went and adopted 2 kids for no reason. Taking all of the economics, love, attention, and everything away from her child. And they ain't even come out of her pussy. Why did she do that? Dumb bitch.
Attention because.
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like you're trying to blame like the mother's incompetent. I mean, if he was really about it, he would say, well, listen, have your son call me. Tell him to call me at this time. His number sitting up in.
And now he has the 2 6-year-old foster siblings. Even if they were natural siblings, when a single child has to split the parents' time, whether that the parent get married and now they got
you're right about
siblings,
that,
or in your case, adopted children, or even if you had a natural child, that could be traumatizing for a single child. It's just been me and my mom my whole life, and now I got these 2 twin adopted brothers. You know what I mean? That can be traumatizing. So I also think that has a lot to do with it as well. One last question for you. How long has he been sharing your attention with the adopted siblings as well as the 2 cousins? How long have they been in the same household?
They are 6, and they came to us when they were like 3.
Okay, so about 3 years.
You might need to cut your nails. Goodness gracious.
So basically, since he was 13 or 14, almost the start of his teenage years. So I can see a little bit of an issue there, possibly.
Full time.
Okay.
We had them since they were born, but we've had them full time since they were 3.
Understood. And what about?
Why? Fuck all that. Why?
Okay.
We had them since they were born, but we've had them full time since they were 3.
Understood. And what?
You could do all that, but you can't get a man and you deem your pussy worth a damn. Where are we at with this?
Time.
Okay.
We had them since they were born, but we've had them full time since they were 3.
Understood. And what about the cousins? How long have they been there?
They just came here last year, so it's more recent.
Okay, so it's more recent for the cousins. So he may be going through some adjustment stuff. I think you just need to probe him about how he's feeling about everything. I really think you need to probe him because full time with the adopted siblings for 3 years and then full time with the 2 cousins for 1 year. So this is pretty recent and it's coinciding with his teenage years. So I'm thinking he's feeling a little pushed out of the priority page right now. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, Angie, you're absolutely right. Don't take parenting advice from a deadbeat parent. They got at least what you for the. Let me get caught up on because he's Umar. It's 3 months. I encourage people to go check it out. Here it is right here.
Hold on, man. Niggas going at Umar. Hold on. Okay.
Take care.
From a birthday present.
No problem.
All right, cool. So I see what happened. That's even better. This is even better. That was one box. Here's another box. Listen to this shit, because I thought it was all the same story. I wasn't sitting watching the whole thing. But here's the other story, guys. Check this out.
Queen, be blessed. All right now.
Here's the link. I just put it inside. Yeah.
Mind you, his father passed away on.
Here we go.
A lot of people that came on this year
to
share how they either got scammed by Umar or Umar refused, their services or free stuff or whatever the case may be. And, the list goes on and on. Here we go.
Good morning, sir. Bless.
All right. How's Baltimore treating you?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a 19-year-old son who's been getting in trouble. Now, mind you, his father passed away on COVID.
I have a 19-year-old son who's been getting in trouble. His father passed away in COVID. Now, the same way how the other woman talked half-truths, this is the same thing. Well, ma'am, was you married to the father? Was you and the father living together? Fuck you mean the father passed away on COVID? What does that mean if you niggas wasn't together?
All right. How's Baltimore treating you?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a 19-year-old son who's been getting in trouble. Now, mind you, his father passed away on COVID.
He used to go to his father's house all the time? He used to hang out with his father?
Old son who's been getting in trouble. Now, mind you, his father passed away on COVID. His father really wasn't in his life. He was there, but not there,
Right. His father really wasn't in his life. He was there, but not there. Why was his father not in his life? What happened between you and the father? Well, the father was cheating and he was beating on me and I just can't be with an abuser and stuff like that. Ma'am, do you believe you have decent or good pussy? Do you believe you're a decent or good human being towards men that you make love to? Yes, I do, Prince. So why haven't you got another man in all of those fucking years that could be a father figure to your boy? Because I didn't want to.
Well, I have a 19-year-old son who's been getting in trouble. Now, mind you, his father passed away on COVID. His father really wasn't in his life. He was there, but not there. He'll pick him up the weekend here and there and everything. So he had resentment that way. But he felt that he was a protector. Like, he felt like, his father said that nobody to touch you or hurt him. And he felt secure in that. So
they was from Baltimore. And the father died during COVID. The father said to his boy, look, I'm in these Baltimore streets. Somebody do something to you. I'm your father. I'm going to protect you. Why do we believe it? Because that's the type of niggas bitches be fucking. This is all based on pussy, guys. Pussy fucks up generations.
When he passed, he thought he wouldn't miss him, but then when he did, he went through a little depression of, I miss my dad, because he was the protector. Like, he felt, his father would do what he said he was going to do because he did it. Now,
why didn't you get another man that could assume the authority? Because I didn't want to, Prince.
It's my dad because he was the protector. Like, he felt, his father would do what he said.
Do he feel that you're a protector? Hell no. Why? Because he growing up.
Little depression of, I miss my dad because he was the protector. Like, he felt, his father would do what he said he was going to do because he did it. Now I'm in the aspect that he has a child. He's a rebellious.
My 19-year-old boy, the father was in and out of his life. The father was in the streets. I left the father because the father was this and that. Now, what about all of the boys' childhood life? Wasn't you a good mother the whole time? Yeah, I was doing the best that I could. Did you always thought that you could raise a boy into a man, like most women, right? Yes, I did. Why you just couldn't get a man to be in there with you? Because my child is all I care about.
Expect that he has a child. He's rebellious.
19-year-old child from Baltimore has a child and is a bit rebellious with a gladiator BW mother. Generations. Pussy fucks up generations.
Expect that He has a child. He's a rebellious. He keep on going to jail because his girlfriend keep on putting him in there.
He keep on going to jail because his girlfriend keep on putting him in there. He's rebellious and he has a child. He was depressed because his daddy died that I left. I ain't shit.
She keep on threatening him and he listens to her, doesn't listen to me.
He listens to his girlfriend over me. Don't you think you could have used your pussy to get a male in there to try to build a bond with the boy, knowing that you wasn't going to be with the daddy? What man can you be with, bitch? What fucking man can you be with?
His girlfriend keep on putting him in there because she keep on threatening him and he listens to her, doesn't listen to me.
Hey, wait a minute. If he's going to jail, it's not because she's putting him in jail. He's doing something that justifies him going in jail.
He's rebellious.
And I'm going to put him out. So I don't.
Oh shit, now she gonna kick the little nigga out. Hold the fuck up. Now she gonna kick the little nigga out, y'all. Yo, bro. Yo, this is what pussy do, son. Yo, son. Now she gonna kick the little nigga out. His daddy died during COVID. He was depressed. He rebellious. He got it. Hold on, let's go.
That justifies him going in jail.
And I'm going to put him out. So I don't know exactly what to do because I heard with the other lady, some of the things you said also replies to me that he feels a certain way towards me because of what I'm not doing.
I heard you talking to the other lady telling her how she ain't shit of a parent, and it applies to me, what I'm not doing. But it ain't now. It's what you ain't never did. It was too much like right to sit your fast ass down and kiss a man's ass so he can provide authority for the household for the betterment of the child. That's not what you wanted.
I'm going to put him out. So I don't know exactly what to do because I heard with the other lady, some of the things you said also replies to me that he feels a certain way towards me because of what I'm not doing. But
that's how it is in the black community, guys. That is, yo, son, black community 101. The black hand side. This is the shit right here. Fuck all this shit you see on the internet where bitches thinking they're doing their things. This is what they go through on count of this pussy.
To me that he feels a certain way towards me because of what I'm not doing. But I'm the only provider in the household, so I work constantly, and I'm never there. Yes, when I was off when he was younger, we used to go on weekend, go eat, go talk, or whatever, and that was my time with him.
When he was younger, and he knew that he was like a dog. He knew that I fed him and everything, and he couldn't go eat on his own. So I would take him out to eat, and I thought he really, really would take that, forever and cherish me and honor me and never see me for what I truly am. Somebody who fucked his life up.
When I was off when he was younger, we used to go on weekend, go eat, go talk, or whatever, and that was my time with him. But now it's different. He had the girlfriend, he went with her, he took her, but now he hates her and don't want her around, but she's living with me with the baby and him. And
she's living with me. Hold the fuck up. So hold on, guys. 19-year-old rebellious son got a baby that's living in the house with the mama. Let's go, guys, and she about to put him out. Here we go.
Talk or whatever, and that was my time with him. But now it's different. He had the girlfriend, he went with her, he took her, but now he hates her and don't want her around, but she's living with me with the baby and him, and now it's all chaotic.
Okay, so he's living with the girlfriend and the baby with you, correct?
Correct.
How old is the baby?
The baby is 7 months old.
Okay, the baby is 7 months old. Now, you said the girlfriend keep getting him locked up.
No. That's not how it works. See, and I know Umar, he got to make it seem, here we go.
Up for what? Domestic violence or something else?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's not that she's getting him locked up. He's an abuser. And it sounds like he's been doing it quite a bit. That's what it sounds like. I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like. But even the mama's, how she phrased that, her verbiage is incorrect. Now, you put the onus on the boy.
Her verbiage is incorrect. Anybody can tell that bitches ain't shit. even if he trying to be nice to the bitch. Her verbiage ain't correct. Why is her verbiage not correct? Because she's trying to talk and leave everybody in a gray area. That's what bitches do. To give you the ability to be wrong. Knowing men don't like to jump out the window trying to just answer and figure. No, we would like for you to speak to us, but they leave it gray so you could be wrong. Never try to figure out what a bitch is doing or saying. Never try to. A lot of you niggas talk to a bitch and try to answer the question for the bitch. Yo, blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, because you, and answer questions for bitches. Stop. That bitch ain't on the same level as you, nigga. That bitch is an outright liar at any moment. You ain't like that, player.
Boy, on your son who's up here beating on the woman. That's him. It's not that she's getting him up. He's supposed to beat on her and then she said, oh, now I'm going to call the police. No. See, that's part of the issue right there. You don't coddle him. That's part of the issue. How old did she say he was? 19? Up here beating on a woman and she's, anyway.
A lot of times she's the one that always was hitting on him. He wouldn't, at the beginning, I said, stop doing that because it's going to come back and haunt you. Don't.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then charges should be filed against her. If that's the case.
Here we go. Good comment. We got a great comment up here. He's an abuser to the girlfriend, but the girlfriend won't leave his mother's house. The mother, you understand? Pay attention, guys. And that's a great comment because it gave me the mindset to go show you now the 19-year-old pussy is being fucked up, ruining another generation. So you got this old pussy ruining a generation, and now the 19-year-old pussy's doing another ruined job. It's all the same.
Was hitting on him. He wouldn't, at the beginning, I said, stop doing that because it's going to come back and haunt you. Don't.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then charges should be filed against her. If that's the case.
Play fighting, but of course they did, and I was like, she used to always hit on him, and he wouldn't do nothing, and I was like, you're gonna get tired of that. So now that's where we are now.
She used to always hit on the girlfriend that they all are living in my house, and they would be fighting in my house, and she would be hitting on him. And guess what I would tell my son? You gonna get tired of that. There you go, guys. That's the type of advice that a woman can give a man. Do you understand?
It was like, she used to always hit on him, and he wouldn't do nothing. And I was like, you're gonna get tired of that. So
she used to always hit on him, and he would never do anything. And guess what the advice a woman had for him? You gonna get tired of that. What the fuck? Yo, don't advise my babies nothing, bitch.
of course they did, and I was like, she used to always hit on him, and he wouldn't do nothing. And I was like, you're gonna get tired of that. So now that's where we are now. It's like he's not hitting her, but he'll restrain her. But then she's really like little white. But and so little.
Hold on, pay attention. She said something that Umar don't like. Listen.
But he'll restrain her. But then she's really like little white. But and so little things, but he'll restrain her. But then she's really like little white. But and so little things on her.
They ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Like little white. But and so little things on her.
They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That she white.
It got everything to do with something when you're talking to Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar is basically through with this bitch. Ma'am, you're a single black mother, don't know what the fuck you doing. Allow your baby out there and be more to bring a snow bunny and the snow bunny baby in there. What up? Yo, bro, yo, son. That is what pussy can do to a generation.
So little things she's white. On her.
They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That she white. If she's hitting on him and beating on him, then he needs to file a report. Is it possible? Yeah. But don't make excuses for him. He's the one going to jail for beating on her. Look at Umar.
Yeah, she's a
Snow bunny.
Yeah.
See this foolishness?
I am.
He's been snow bunny.
Yeah, this nigga. Yeah, this nigga, man.
He's the one going to jail for beating on her. Look at Umar.
Yeah, she's a
snow bunny.
Yeah.
See this fool? Look at Umar.
Yeah, she's a
snow bunny.
Yeah.
See this foolishness?
He's been snow bunny. Okay.
He's been Snow Bunny. You've allowed your black king to be Snow Bunny. Let's go.
Yeah,
Snow Bunny.
Yeah.
See this foolishness?
So yeah.
He's been Snow Bunny. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So
Umar, you a trip. He really think he come up and
Yeah, this nigga Umar is crazy. He's been Snow Bunny. That's what you telling me, sister? Yeah, this nigga Umar is crazy.
Been Snow Bunny. Okay, continue.
yeah. So
Umar, you a trip. He really think he come up and yeah, he been Snow Bunny. Send him mama closet. Cut it out.
okay. I got
Here we go.
I want to know. I want to know what to do with the situation. I already went to the courts. I already put the thing. I don't know what to do with the situation. I already went to the courts.
I don't know what to do with the situation. I already went to the courts.
Put the thing. So it's like
She put an eviction order. She put an eviction order in on the courts to get her son out the house. Ma'am, do you got a man that's gonna be there with you or anything? No, I don't, Prince. Let's go.
The situation. I already went to the courts. I already put the thing. So it's like, but
Is he in jail right now? Is that what she's saying?
I feel for him.
Okay, take me back a minute, good sister. You said you went to court to get her evicted from your home?
All I'm evicted from the home.
Okay.
She went to court to get the son, the baby mama, and the baby out her house. She went to court to get the son, the baby mama, and the baby out her house. That is the grit and the grind of the black woman. That is what the black pussy ends up being like, guys.
You went to court to get her evicted from your home?
All I'm evicted from the home.
Okay, you're going to get your son and his Snow Bunny baby mom evicted from the home? Okay, did you speak with your son about that before you did it?
Yes, he wants to take you.
Let's be clear about it. If the mama wants to get the son out of there too, the son's the problem. Is the son working? Is the son in jail? Is the son working? Well, he should be working and making away from for his family or run a business or something. Make away from his family. That's what he needs to do. That's what I would tell him.
Okay, how did he feel about you evicting him from your home?
He's fine with it right now for everybody else to get home. I gotta get some coffee.
Okay. Now,
what in the world? He says you got to get some coffee. What they got to do with
a
that?
question again. I'm still not clear on the arresting. So when he restrains the Snow Bunny, she calls the police with a domestic violence complaint.
Yes, and this has happened, 2 or 3 times, and every time.
The Snow Bunny calls the police on the boy 2 or 3 times at her house that they live in. This is the control that pussy has over a household with no man in it.
Police with a domestic violence complaint.
Yes, and this has happened, 2 or 3 times, and every time she went, she always went back, and the first time she dismissed it. The second time she was pregnant, so she blamed it on the pregnancy and let that go.
They was pregnant, and she attacked him when she was pregnant and then called the police on him. Yeah, I said it. When my story time, I might have told this story before. When my baby mama was pregnant one time, the bitch attacked me. I was at the door and shit, or coming in the door, but I was close by the door. And, obviously, some cheating shit or whatever the case is. Bitch, you big and pregnant. I'll be damned if, what I'm supposed to do? The fuck I'm supposed to do if you big and pregnant and, your sex is every now and then? She had a big belly at this point, son. Super big belly. I was like, bitch, what you expect? Not in those words, but are you kidding me? And the bitch charged me with a big pregnant belly and swung on me, son. The bitch swung on me with a pregnant belly, son. Facts. And I was like, bitch. Oh, I was like, bitch. I was like, bitch. I was like, I believe what I said was, bitch, stop playing with my baby. You know, because a lot of bitches get upset when you prioritize the baby more than them and shit. They that's why, you know, they hate that shit. Bitch, stop putting my baby in jeopardy. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, but that's probably what I said back then. But yeah, the bitch hooked off on me. Facts.
The first time she dismissed it. The second time she was pregnant, so she blamed it on the pregnancy and let that go. So that's what's been going on with that. But now this time, because she was pregnant and is lapsing and is dismissed, but it was found with drug paraphernalia on him, so that lasts a year for his probation. So, but now this time, because she was pregnant and is lapsing and is dismissed, but it was found with drug paraphernalia on him, so that lasts a year.
So when she was pregnant and she called the police on him, right? It was drug paraphernalia on him, and he got probation.
Is dismissed, but it was found with drug paraphernalia on him, so that lasts a year for his probation. So right now, what is going on is they're here.
Is that the Snow Bunny's fault too?
But she doesn't want him to go outside the house. He's saying
she don't want him to go outside the house.
Doing what he's doing, but she wants him to be here, so she threatens him all the time about, you know, if you go out, I'm gonna call the police and say this and say that.
So he's running units. He's out in them streets, and he's trying to get some money underground. And the baby mama is saying, "Yo, if you go out, I'm gonna call the police and tell them what you doing out there." Now remember, that all that is cool, fine, and dandy. You could judge it however you want, but look who's in authority. This black pussy who can't control shit want to control you men.
She wants him to be here, so she threatens him all the time about, you know, if you go out, I'm gonna call the police and say this and say that.
Well, it sounds like she don't want to go out to go get in no trouble. She may probably need help with the baby too. So it sounds like to me.
So that's the way I'm saying about she's threatening him, but he does what he needs to do because he wants me to put them all out. He wants, because he knows she ain't gonna go if he don't go. So he wants everybody. He wants to go because he wants to get her out, but he wants me to bring him back in. And
he wants the mother to evict everybody so that we can get the baby mama and the baby out the house, but then he wants to come back in. Why is that a thought process? That is the question. Why is that a thought process? Because the mother, the Gladiator BW, can't do shit with that little girl. You understand? And they using the courts to get the little girl out so that she can, I hate to say this shit, team back up with her baby. She'll try anything to try to win his love back. That's because she don't love none of the men that she fucking. None of them could be of authority in her life. But this little nigga is. This little nigga.
if he don't go, so he wants everybody. He wants to go because he wants to get her out, but he wants me to bring him back in, and I don't think so.
Okay.
And I told him so.
Okay. And do you have other children in the home?
Nope, just him.
Okay. Is he your only child?
No, he's my baby child. My other child is 10 years older than him. He has his own place.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay. I do not see a positive future with him and the Snow Bunny.
He goes there. That's not what even the conversation is about. It's about the son. But you see what Umar got to do?
They obviously have to work together for the child, but he needs to be careful because if that white woman is already calling the police on him, she's clearly exercising her white privilege to keep him in his place. And if he's not careful, she will come up with even more egregious accusations against him. I don't like it because she's already using the system. She's already using the system to attack him already, and the child is only 7 months old. So he needs.
That's what the black women, single black mother raised. A young black man who will get himself in a position like that. That is accredited to the black pussy. Because you're supposed to use your pussy and your niceness as a person to get another man after you left the baby father, kiss his ass so that he could bond with your baby. But that is not what black women want to do. They want to be independent. And this is what happens. Generations of bullshit.
She's already using the system to attack him already, and the child is only 7 months old. So he needs.
Child ain't got nothing to do with none of this. What are you talking about?
Mom, her mom is white, her father's black, but her mom is the one that's soft. She always call and ask for advice, and
the mom is white, so the white bitch will sit up in the black bitch house and call her white bitch mother and talk about the blacks and get her black boy put in jail and congregate with the white mama. This is where the black pussy will find itself when ain't no man around.
Her mom is white, her father's black, but her mom is the one that's soft. She always call and ask for advice, and the mom is
Okay, so she's mixed race.
Yes.
Okay, she's mixed race, but she also has a snow bunny mother.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, yep. And the snow bunny mother is the one who's giving her all the advice.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, this nigga Umar.
Snow bunny mother.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
yep.
And the snow bunny mother is the one who's giving her all the advice.
Right. So she always call and ask for advice, and the mom is
okay, so she's mixed race.
Yes.
Okay, she's mixed race, but she also has a snow bunny mother.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
yep.
And the snow bunny mother is the one who's giving her all the advice.
Right, exactly. Yes. Yep.
Okay, yeah, he even though she's mixed race, I mean that makes it a little better, for me, but not for him, because again, you got the snow bunny grandma. He needs to leave her alone.
Snow bunny grandma, Umar.
Better, for me, but not for him, because again, you got the snow bunny grandma. He needs to leave her alone.
Sis, would it be safe to say that the snow bunny grandma is rocking and beating you? Her child's living there on your dime, rocking and rolling on your baby, getting them locked up. And what are you doing in protection of that young black boy? That snow bunny grandma's whooping your ass. Is it safe to say that, my queen?
Exactly. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Now I understand why the son said, evict us all, then let me back in. Because the snow bunny grandma's winning. The bitch is squatting in the bitch house.
Yeah, he even though she's mixed race, I mean that makes it a little better, for me, but not for him, because again, you got the snow bunny grandma. He needs to leave her alone. I don't know how this even happened. This is not in his best interest at all. So
I'll tell you how it happened, Dr. Umar. Black or pussy, whatever you want to call it, when you let pussy run the show, this is what you would always get. A scenario be like, well, I don't even know how the fuck something like that happened if we was regular people in this world. Right. Black pussy, though. They're taught independence, stupidity. And that's what you got.
He needs to leave her alone. I don't know how this even happened. This is not in his best interest at all.
I told you how it happened, son. I just told you. Black pussy.
Mom, he needs to leave her alone. I don't know how this even happened. This is not in his.
Son, I told you how it happened. She had a baby. The father and the mother didn't work out. The father was abusive and he almost took her out. So she couldn't be with him. So the question was she so traumatized that she could never ever be with another man again? No, not in the make love aspect. To have somebody there to help, nurture her child. Nah, because his father said, if anybody ever do something to you, he was going to take them out. Well, where's the father? Well, the father died in COVID, and they ain't really had no relationship besides the fact that he was well known in the streets, and his son knew that he would, do stuff for him as far as violence. And when his father died, he realized he ain't had nobody else like that in this world that would go all out for him. So he in these streets by himself. Ma'am, you raised a fucked up little boy, and that's on you.
His best interest at all. So he's dealing with that, being a young father, a new father. He's only 19. I didn't have my first child till I was 27, so I can only imagine. Then on top of that, the grief of his father. Okay, he's going through grief that has a lot to do with his anger. Okay, he's not spending enough time with you as well. Did you say you have him in counseling now or no?
I did. I had him counseling through school. I had him counseling first. It started with his grandmother that passed. That was like his mom. She was the one that kept him.
When did she pass?
She passed in.
Hold the fuck up. So it was his grandmother that was like his mom. A lot of us grew up with our grandmothers. And, shit, you fuck around, go live with your mom, you like, shit, this different, So She don't even know the little nigga.
You have him in counseling now or no?
I did. I had him counseling through school. I had him counseling first. It started with his grandmother that passed. That was like his mom. She was the one that kept
When did
on
she pass?
Put the little nigga in counseling. That's fucked up. Dang. She didn't know him and didn't take the time out. So she said, let me just throw you in counseling. Dang.
Did you say you have him in counseling now or no?
I did. I had him counseling through school. I had him counseling first. It started with his grandmother that passed. That was like his mom. She was the one that kept
When
on
did she pass?
She passed in 2016.
Nigga, daddy passed, grandmama passed. Dang.
2016. So he could still be grieving grandma because she kind of raised him, helped you raise him. So he's grieving grandma. He's grieving dad. He's a new dad, and he's not getting enough time with you. So why did the counseling stop?
Because he's out of school now, and because all this other stuff happened with the insurance and everything. So
talk to him. I couldn't afford it, and I wasn't going to allocate the funds on his behalf. I need that to do me. Let's not talk this bullshit. And this is what we got to stop. Wasn't that I couldn't afford it. I wasn't putting that money over there for that nigga.
And he's not getting enough time with you. So why did the counseling stop?
Because he's out of school now, and because all this other stuff happened with the insurance and everything. So we never got that back in place.
Okay, we need to get it back in place because if this keeps going this way, he's going to end up.
I'm putting that nigga out. I ain't been wasting no money on that nigga, and I ain't going to start wasting no money on that nigga. Come on, man.
Never got that back in place.
Okay, we need to get it back in place because if this keeps going this way, he's going to end up crashing out. Does he have a job?
No, and it seems like he don't
Look who's talking. Umar.
want one. He want to be out in the streets, and he want to tell me, oh, I can make this, I can make that. And I hate him being out there with his friends. And
he told his mother he be out in the streets and he could make this and he could make that. And I was telling him about his friends. Ma'am, do you think you can raise a boy into a man? Yeah, I know I can, Prince.
Look who's talking. Umar.
Want one. He want to be out in the streets, and he want to tell me, oh, I can make this, I can make that. And I hate him being out there with his friends, and I hate his friends. I mean,
I hate him being out there, and I hate his friends. It always gonna go back to my question, guys. Ma'am, do you think you have decent or good pussy? That's where I'm at with it. Do you think you are a decent or good person? Why can you not have a man to come in there and because you have all this good stuff dealing with you, right? Why can't you have a man come in there and kiss his ass so that he can bond for the betterment of your son? Because I don't want to. I do this shit by myself, Prince. So your pussy ain't that good. Because you still making love, right? So why you don't let none of those men? You know what? My fault.
Look who's talking. Umar.
want one. He want to be out in the streets, and he want to tell me, oh, I can make this, I can make that. And I hate him being out there with his friends, and I hate his friends. I mean,
But that's why his baby mama don't want him out there.
HBO Max is available on YouTube. Watch Emmy award-winning TV shows.
Welcome to the pit. You'll save some lives.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Nobody beats Deborah.
I deserve a better life.
I'm working on it.
What are you gonna do to get it?
It might be the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Every time I go get my tea, they play a commercial. Bullshit, man.
It ain't about her trying to control him or nothing. She's trying to keep him safe.
it's just a whole thing.
You mentioned drug paraphernalia. What is he smoking weed or doing worse than? Is he popping pills?
Well, I knew he was
Umar will bring up popping pills.
smoking weed, but I think he's doing more now.
I knew he was smoking weed, but I think he's doing more now. Ma'am, do you have decent or good pussy between your legs? Why wouldn't you use that to get a man and kiss his ass so that he would bond for the betterment of your child? This her answer right here.
Well, I knew he was
Umar will bring up popping pills.
But I think he's doing more now.
Think you're doing more now, so you might be self-medicating. You also
Ma'am, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, can your pussy get somebody to help you with your baby?
mentioned probation. Probation for what? Was he previously incarcerated?
Uh-oh. Here we go, guys. Here we go. If you thought it was bad, here we go.
More now, so you might be self-medicating. You also mentioned probation. Probation for what? Was he previously incarcerated?
Well, the first time, okay, he got caught with a gun out in the street, okay.
He previously incarcerated?
Well, the first time, okay, he got caught with a gun out in the street, okay. We got
the incarcerated?
Well, the first time, okay, he got caught with a gun out in the street, okay. We got that.
If we thought the story was bad enough, guys. If you thought the story was bad enough, this should solidify the fact that she ruined that boy. How, Prince? Because she believes she got good pussy between her legs and she didn't use it for the betterment of her child. She used independence and the autonomy over her pussy to fuck that boy up. Because y'all forgot what she said at the beginning. Huh? Y'all forgot what she said at the beginning. We had 212. Y'all forgot what she said at the beginning. She said, because I was just working all the time and doing my thing right.
Off, and that went well the first time. The second time, they came here. When they came here to pick him up when she called, I have license and I have guns and I have a shotgun. Well,
and when the baby mama called the police on them because they be doing domestic violence in my house, they came into the house and my shotgun. They took him because of my shotgun. Because I be having shotguns laying around the house.
That off, and that went well the first time. The second time, they came here. When they came here to pick him up when she called, I have license and I have guns and I have a shotgun. Well, the shotgun was downstairs in the living room when the police came. So they took
the shotgun was downstairs in the living room when the police came with my rebellious 19-year-old son who don't listen to me and his snow bunny baby mama, and they be fighting all the time with a newborn. The shotgun was just downstairs in the living room where the police can see it, and they arrested him for it.
Guns and I had a shotgun. Well, the shotgun was downstairs in the living room when the police came. So they took it, and they, because of the first time that he had one and got caught with one, that's what they tried to hold him with. But they found out that this weapon was in my house and it's legal and it's certified. So I'm in the process of getting that back. But it's like, okay.
I'm in the process of getting that back. Is that what you call justification? What do you call that? Just relevance or fact? Just facts? Because it don't mean shit. What does it mean? Well, I'm just getting that back. Why? Because I got registered guns in my house. Ma'am.
In the living room when the police came. So they took it, and they, because of the first time that he had one and got caught with one, that's what they tried to hold him with. But they found out that this weapon was in my house and it's legal and it's certified. So I'm in the process of getting that back. But it's like, okay, that was the other thing. He stole, like, back in the day, I didn't even know it. He was stealing my small gun.
Okay. You need to lock those guns up, Queen, because if him and that baby mom is fighting and you got guns out, I don't have to tell you about how many snow bunnies that unalived, their black boyfriends.
Here you go. Kirk says, Umar singing, it's so hard to say goodbye and keep on lying in mama's closet. It's so hard.
Before I start.
My
correct.
fault.
Sorry about that, guys. 23 minutes, everybody. YouTube5 says, real talk, is genuinely sad how desperate rock bottom these callers are. I was just saying desperate, right? To seek advice from a deadbeat low energy Umar, he can offer them.
Absolutely. We definitely try to get him some counseling. He also needs to get a job. You're going to have to give him some requirements to.
Umar, you need to get a job. How about that? Thanks, Laurie. Corruption report is effectively refers to in she's black. Sharon winding this down. Thank you, user 225. Let me see. I think I'm all caught up for the earlier super chat. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Let me get to the.
To sit down with your son and come up with a contract.
Exactly. And Dempsey Spears used to defend Umar a lot. Like he was one of the main defenders. Him and Tiff DeGriff. Okay, let's go 8 more minutes on this video just so we get to the 40-minute mark. That way we'll know where we pick up tomorrow. Here we go.
In your home. I think that's the leverage that we have because he still needs your shelter. So you need to sit down with your son and come up with a contract for what you are expecting if he's going to remain in your home. And if you.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Umar's inside of his mama's house, Section 8 housing, living off his mama. We have 1,921 votes. Can we get the laws at 13,000? Everyone who.
You know, I know you're working on the eviction now, but, you know, he's going to come back in. You need to make sure he signs the contract. It needs to be written down so there's no confusion on what you're expecting him to do. Get a job, okay? Stop using drugs. Spend time with your child. Go to counseling. You know what I mean? Use the leverage that you.
See, that's what all those things are what Umar should be doing. Real talk.
You have. You can bring your son back.
Oh, thank you. We got the 900 likes. I appreciate it.
Because, you know, listen, you got to grow up and be a man. And if you're going to be under this roof, these are the things that I expect you to do.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm Monday morning. I'm on that.
All right, my queen. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Damn, we missed the part, yo. We missed the part.
How about that? Thanks, Laurie. But he does by the end of this. Baby Smurf.
Hold on. This important part. I hope I might have went.
He would put.
Did I miss it when I went to get my tea?
I work hard for my.
Did she say that the guy was took her other gun out the house? Did I miss it? She said the boy took her other gun out the house.
That was the other thing. He stole, like, back in the day. I didn't even know it. He was stealing my small gun.
Right. That was the part. So yeah, it played when I went to get my tea. Yo, son. So the nigga been stealing her gun. She can't raise no man. She can't even lock her guns up. You irresponsible bitch. You gonna get somebody killed in there.
So I'm in the process of getting that back. But it's like, okay, that was the other thing. He stole.
Hold on.
And I had a shotgun. Well, the shotgun was downstairs in the living room when the police came. So they took it, and because of the first time that he had one and got caught with one, that's what they tried to hold him with. But they found out that this weapon was in my house and it's legal and it's certified. So I'm in the process of getting that back. But it's like, okay, that was the other thing. He stole, like, back in the day. I didn't even know it. He was stealing my small gun.
He was stealing my small gun. She can't even protect guns and yo, bro. That when we say pussy ruins generations, bro, somebody could get killed in there. Are you hearing me? Wow. That bitch needs somebody watching over her. She can't even lock her guns up. Why she got guns, Prince? She's a gladiator, son. I told you that. That bitch rather have guns than a man. But she still be making love, though, Prince. Right. She's a whore.
Well, the shotgun was downstairs in the living room when the police came. So they took it, and because of the first time that he had one and got caught with one, that's what they tried to hold him with. But they found out that this weapon was in my house and it's legal and it's certified. So I'm in the process of getting that back. But it's like, okay, that was the other thing. He stole, like, back in the day. I didn't even know it. He was stealing my small gun.
Okay. You need to lock those guns up, Queen, because if him and that baby mom is fighting and you got guns out, I don't have to tell you about how many snow bunnies then unalived, their black boyfriends.
There you go.
Dang. So yeah, those was the stories that I wanted to present to you niggas, man. I wanted to make my case that this pussy will ruin generations, son. And like I said, it ain't just black, because that nigga with a snow bunny, and they are ruining the newborn. You see? And guess what this bitch did? She went and called Dr. Umar. Instead of going to get a man and kissing his ass, even though it's too late now, that little nigga gone. Well, it's never too late. Let me not say that. But if you're gonna depend on her to try to make something make sense to that little nigga, I don't know about that. It's never too late though, son. No matter how bad it is, B. I still got hope, but I don't know how. That man is in the streets. He got a baby. He got his guns. He got his criminal record. He on probation. He gonna go to either jail. He definitely going to jail. He gonna violate probation. They know him. They on him. They know his name. This bitch calling police on him. Man going to jail. It's a sad story, dog. And the story before this one was no better. The woman had a 17-year-old boy that's allegedly turning on her. She's living in a house with 2 adopted children and 2 nephews, and the male in her house is a cousin, and they're raising children. And guess what that bitch did, son? She called Dr. Umar. Come on, man. Come on, man. That ain't gonna fix shit over there. That's a bitch calling somebody that she believe will listen to her lies. Even though, he broke it down or whatever, but they ain't trying to take no action. I mean, them little boys are getting grown. And now, what happens now? She says, hey, I can't raise you to be no man. Well, bitch, why did you do that the whole damn time? Abandoning the nigga from his fucking father and the rest of the family and all this other shit. Wonder why you got the soft, not soft boys. They not soft, but he damn sure running to get his gun. He ain't playing. I mean, it's a different type of children. My question, ma'am, do you have good or decent pussy? What are we doing? You can't get a man? What is your problem? You didn't want one, right? You ain't kissing no man's ass, right? And these type of mothers. These type of mothers, pimp. She gonna make sure that baby, she gonna make sure that boy got food on his books. She gonna make sure he got new sneakers and all the fly shit in jail. That's how horrible of a person this woman is. Because she liked it better when he was a little boy and she had all the control. I know y'all don't understand that. Because y'all don't want to believe these bitches are that bad. Make sure that nigga books is right, nigga. Sending that nigga anything he need up there. What you want this? Well, making sure he good in jail. Horrible people, bro. But nobody want to talk about it. Oh, I need to schedule them as premieres? Okay, because I'm just scheduling them. I don't know how to do all. I don't know the difference. I don't know what a premiere is. Because I thought premiere, you had to like live or something. I don't want no live. I want all pre-recorded. So I didn't know what the premiere was. I just, schedule up and move on. Because I can't remember to go, go back over there. So I just schedule up. Yeah, man. But I hope that you brothers got a great idea of what happens. I know they try to make it look like they doing their thing, they bossed up. Nah, son, they fucking these children up in many ways. But you go, nah, that bitch show up for work every day, got her hair, her nails, her lashes, fucking niggas hanging out at the bar, all the fly shit. She ain't missing out on life. Traveling. Then you realize, oh shit, my little nigga fucked up. Right. Who fault is that? That boy 19. I don't know about that, man. Out there in Baltimore. Come on, guys. Environment means a lot. Send that nigga to the army, please. For real. That's the only hope that man got. If he like guns, send him to the army. He could shoot all the guns he want. But, she ain't got no man there. She can't do shit. That's what happened to us, guys. That's what happened to the black community. More so than not. Everybody knows it. You get up here, you watching these panels talking about, what what are we doing? No. This pussy and the autonomy and the independence of the pussy is what fucked everything up. What would they raise little niggas to do when we talk about dealing with bitches? Absolutely nothing. Little nigga got to get out here and figure it out on his own if he coming out of that household with no, uncles or nothing around. Like I said, I think the best part about the internet, if like say, all right, cash apps and support is cool, but one of the best parts about the internet, when you, at least from a creator standpoint, it gives you these memories, because you always get memories in the middle of conversations and shit like that. I had an uncle. Okay, so I lived with my grandmother as well, for a portion of my life. And she had, 4 boys and 1 daughter. And, so we was in, so the boys lived, upstairs on the top floor, my uncles and shit. And, shit, them niggas used to bring their girls home. You know what I mean? I remember one bitch he had, her name was Lavelle. My uncle had a light-skinned bitch. Bitch was gorgeous. You hear me? That bitch was on a music video, Chuck Chill Out. She's on Chuck Chill Out music video back in the days. And she used to always be at the crib. I was like, wow. When I grew up, what I'm saying? I was like, when I grow up, I hope I could get something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling like that, And that's one of the things the internet make you, rethink of, moments in your life like that when you be talking and shit. So I'll give the internet credit for that. As somebody who don't get donations and shit. So it is a little fun. Yeah, son, that bitch Lavelle, son. Bitch was gorgeous, son. Yo, matter of fact, let's try it. I don't know what video it was. Let's try to find the Chuck Chill Out video. We could see Lavelle. Wow, this will be crazy. Chuck Chill Out video. I don't fucking know what video it was. It was ah, damn sure had like a black and white feel. Ah, man. I don't know. Definitely Chuck Chill Out and Cool Chip for sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the radio, man.
Hold on, I can't play the music. This could be it. That might be her. That's Lavelle. That's Lavelle, son. Yo, this was Lavelle. This was Lavelle, son. The bitch was in my crib as a child. Wow. Yo, that's crazy, son. Wow. This was the bitch my uncle used to bring home. Lavelle. She was in the Chuck Chill Out video. Wow. That's crazy. And that's the type of shit I say that the internet will do for you. You know, bring you some weird ass memories that you would never think of. That's Lavelle. That's who my uncle used to bring home, son. And that was back in when was this fucking video? 89. This video was 89. This video was 89. You understand? I was a little nigga. She used to speak to a player and all that shit. She would be upstairs. She would be upstairs, pimp. And this the type of shit that we was drawing from when we was young. Wow, these bitches raising these little niggas, they ain't got no family, no uncles, no nothing that you can aspire or be inspired by. You know? That's what I had. I had that. I was looking at that when I was a little child, son. Yo, King Disagreeable, you a horrible nigga for having me draw up these memories, nigga. I can't stand you, son. Tapping in, man. Tapping in. Ain't this a bitch? That's Lavelle. That's Lavelle. You know? Bitch used to be upstairs in my grandmama house. So it was always about getting bitches and shit like that. You know, you see growing up as a child, you know? Oh boy, here we go. This dude. I know she was throwing it back and her mouth was top tier. Wow. This was the 80s, my nigga. You heard? You know? Unbelievable. I still can't believe I'm seeing this bitch. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. But that's how we grew up, son. Seeing things, man. Real man shit. You know? And what do you say? You say, yo, I want to try to get me something like that. You know? And you try. I know 80s bitches look so clean. I know they was hoes though. Yeah, she at the Chuck Chill Out video, man. I don't even know how she got there. Remember back in the days, how do you find your way to a video back in the 80s, man? Where they letting you be on camera like this. Matter of fact, I think she had another black, maybe you could see her body because she was slim. I think she had black tights on or something, if I recall. King Disagreeable. It's another story. It's another I don't know. Maybe I was seeing shit. Maybe I remember her coming to the house with black tights. It is another story to this Chuck Chill Out shit because his homie was Cool Chip, right? Chuck Chill Out and Cool Chip. And yeah, that's Lavelle. And the nigga Cool Chip, I don't know what happened, but he had some connections, with some work. And this is many, many years later, son. Many years later. I'm a grown man now. Chip, Cool Chip, he had work, because they from the Bronx. And my peoples knew them and they introduced me to the nigga and shit like that. And, nigga ran my background and shit like that before he would deal with me. But he had this work and his recipe, whatever recipe they was using, people loved the fuck out of it, B. Made tons of dollars with that stuff. The man had a recipe out of this world. I was so happy that my background checked out and everything where he would deal with me. It was a great time in my life. Yeah, this is Lavelle though. I could safely say a lot of niggas growing up, especially in my time, ain't had no bad bitches in their house like this as a little child to look at up close. Hell no. You ain't had no bad bitch like this in your house, nigga. You crazy? We had Lavelle in our house, pimp. It was good times. Bitch speak to you or whatever. You like, wow. What a crazy time, son. What a crazy, you niggas, hit the fucking super chat and cash app. You niggas that brought me back to memory lane. Screw you niggas, man. That took me back to memory lane. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Amazing. I ain't mad at you niggas for that though. I would have never thought of Lavelle. Unreal. I would have never thought of this bitch, pimp. That's that bitch. As you can see, no weave, none of that bullshit. This was pure time, son. None of that bullshit. Pure beauty. Pure beauty, pimp. Black women done never had to do all that extra shit they doing. They were beautiful. You know? Yeah, I would agree. Were women always hoes just to internet exposure? I would say yes. But remember, it was just a neighborhood thing. Remember, they couldn't go all over the place. It was just around the neighborhood type thing. However far your neighborhood was, you could know how the women were, you know? And so if you a nigga that come from out of town or she go out of town, shit, Nobody know nothing, but in the neighborhood, they know. Now this shit is just worldwide. Crazy work. Now that, I don't know, man. That might have made my day. That might have made my day, guys. We done brought Lavelle back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That might have made my day. I'll be damned. That is that bitch. How many years is that if this was 89 and it was, I would say, when was I seeing the bitch? Because believe me, this record ain't come out in 89. I highly doubt it. Like, I was seeing that bitch in about, I would say like 85. I was seeing her in 85. I was a little nigga. Let's find her on Facebook. Yeah, I don't got no Facebook. But yeah, we gonna find that bitch one day. I mean, I got Facebook, but it's on my old computer. I didn't put it on here. We gonna find that bitch on my old. Yeah, that's like 36 years, B. Crazy. Crazy. Bitch could be dead. Bitch could be dead. That is crazy. Cause my little cousin, I had a little cousin that was like 3 years younger than me. And you know, we grew up in the house, you know, we was at grandma's house or whatever, even though he had his mother and father. But you know, I was there, so they would bring him there all the time or whatever. So we always just stayed, you know, he lived there. And yo, B, we like, yo, Lavelle upstairs, son. You know what I mean? We used to just, yo, son, we used to sneak upstairs and shit and look, you know, we crazy. Wow. Yo, Lavelle here's, yo, you saw Lavelle? That's some wild memories. That is wild. Unbelievable. I'm sorry about that, but this was crazy, you know? But it all ties back to what we grew up seeing compared to what these little niggas grow up seeing. They have no visions of when they grow up like we had, you know? You know? Because they ain't had no men around. No men around. What you expect? What do you expect? You know? What you expect, man? But yeah, that is the show that I wanted to show you niggas today. You niggas done took me way back. Crazy work. Crazy work. You niggas lucky my gladiator coming. I had you niggas share your memories of when you had uncles or whomever, you know, that had a bitch or whatever that you was like, wow, can't wait till I grow up. You know? That's what that bitch made me say. Can't wait till I grow up. So the question is, did you grow up and get a wife like Lavelle? No. Have you fucked some Lavelles? That's the better question. I had to. All right, cool. All right, so I'm out of here, man. So I'll link up over there, man. My gladiator coming anyway, guys. I ain't got much more to say, man. You ever seen her? Yeah, yeah. I believe we saw it one time. Cause I remember one time, like I said, we used to try to sneak up. But one time we caught something. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to, I'm telling you, bringing some memories back. So I believe I can't recall all the way, but I believe we caught the bitch with her shirt halfway or some shit, you know. But they used to wear those, cut shirts, cut, cut high. Man, those were some days, man. Little niggas, man. Little niggas want, you know what I mean? The little niggas is crazy. Makes a lot of sense, though. All right, I'm out of here, y'all.